Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
Here we go, hey! Ladybug, 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 ladybug. Out, go!
That's out quickly to Hyatt. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Immediately, so he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Get set quick, all right? Out, go!
Throwing, Jones. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Now Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Giants at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well.
Good one. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 17-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And he is going to lose yardage here. Kendall Fuller, boy, no problems for him on that play defensively. Really nice tackle for loss.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. They brought him in off the corner, and he gets in to drop him for a loss of 4. Well, their first sack of the game, and it doesn't come from a usual suspect, not somebody up front, but Charles, a defensive back getting in there.
And I can tell you from experience, he's beyond excited to make that play because you're exactly right. Is it normal to call his number to run?
And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Jalen Hyatt. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And here comes Danny Johnson now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Howell and the Commanders come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Gibson with the solid pickup there, and the Commanders love using his ability in a variety of roles. Led the team with almost 1,400 all-purpose yards in 2022. He can run it and catch it out of the backfield.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Motion man is Schwartz. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield, hit you little people.
Good run there. On first down, Merritt. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
On second down, Merritt, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guys.
2nd and 8. Now a handoff up the middle. Merritt. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Howell out of the shotgun. Man open left side is Brown. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Roll.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
This is caught. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
On first down, Jones to the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. And 22 more yards there and another first down. Back to throw. Jones. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to them, and it's paying off.
Dom Capers, Dom Capers, Dom.
On first down, here's Breida. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 10 more there and another first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football from triple option, you've actually called that play.
Jones now to throw on second down. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And the Giants are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain.
Rita.
The Giants have taken the lead. Carlson on for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Here's Howell.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
Isaiah Simmons
Gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Cadence, lock in the cage, lock in the cage. Goldfish! 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 Up, up!
Jones throwing on 1st down. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
2nd down and a yard.
At the 38-yard line.
Up, up!
Operating from the gun, Jones.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton.
Touchdown! Darius Slayton, 38 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
2nd down, Howell back to pass.
And this one is incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Howell from the gun.
This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Howell.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And one of the linebackers has got it.
And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what they did.
Touchdown, Giants! Jalen Hyatt on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Carlson now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated. But this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Second down throw for Howell. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Jones looking to change the play.
Go gutter, go gutter, go gutter, go gutter.
Here's Jones throwing to start the drive. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Marquise Goodwin, 42 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their first half lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Carlson on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Commanders 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. And the defense, they get to Howell. He'll go down here.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Throwing here, Howell.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Howell going to go for it. He's got his target. That's complete.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First down, Howell to throw.
This will be caught. It's Samuel. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. One of the tight ends comes in motion. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders.
A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Commanders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Slide for the PAT.
And that'll cut the lead down now to 18.
Makes the score Giants 35, Commanders 17.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Holmes returning from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that. Again, they've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Flick right. Up we go.
On second down, a run with Breida. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Other side.
Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Here we go. Timberland, goldfish. Up we go.
Throwing on 1st down, Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
South salad. Up we go.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Jones. Catch made by Slayton. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Don Capers. Great. Up we go.
Back to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 37. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man. It's Darren Waddle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
North salad. North salad. Gold gutter. Why shift to crude. Timberland. Up we go.
Jones now looking to throw on 2nd down. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Giants are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4 to the 7.
Gold Cyclone.
At the 7-yard line.
Up we go.
2nd down and goal. Jones. Flush to his right. And I think the ball's out. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, Because it went out of bounds, they retained possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal.
Detroit. Up, go.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Daniel Jones, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Giants will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Carlson now to add the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Giants 42, Commanders 17.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Isaiah Simmons picking it up.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Eluding the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, here we go.
This is 2nd and 8.
Hey, triple right, Pacino. Triple. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 3rd down, here's Edwards-Helaire.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the 1st down, close it out.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's complete to a speedy wide out Goodwin. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just got to give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him now. They tend to leave him in.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Again, Edwards-Helaire. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire taking it in from a yard out. And the Giants add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
But that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. 133 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Right back to him on 1st down. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On 2nd down now. Merritt, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Now a 3rd and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. Merritt, and he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Fourth down, Howell, desperation time.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Giants are going to take over in great field position.
Let's go.
1st and 10. It's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain.
Tick, tick.
2nd down and 8.
Hey, why shift, Mac? Elsa. Biggie. Let's go.
A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire.
It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Adriana Lima.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for the Giants, they